Judge at ringside, Eric Marlinski scores about 115 to 113 in favor of Gervonta Davis. Judges Steve Weisfeld and Glenn Feldman both scored the bout 114 to 114, even a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
I let the reactions speak for themselves, Abner.
You know,
look at Davis, look at Roach. Nobody's happy. Look at Jake Paul. He might be happy.
Well, you know what they say when it's a draw.
I hear you, brother. Arthur Abraham in Germany?
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying, bro. Wow.
If you're not the champion, you got to draw. You want
no longer a perfect record for Gervonta Davis, who's now 30-0 with a draw. Lamont Roach Jr. gave it all he had. Let's go inside the ring. Brian Campbell.
Tank Davis, the first blemish to your unbeaten record in a very interesting fight. What was your opinion of the decision by the judges?
I think I pulled it off for the last three rounds. For sure, I think I pulled it off the last 3 rounds. I was catching with some clean shots. I feel like I was breaking him down as the round was going on, but he got he kept coming, so I didn't want to make no mistakes, so I kept it cautious.
Did it surprise you how competitive he ultimately was in this fight?
Nah, to be honest, I really made it competitive for real, to be honest. But for sure, Lamont is a great fighter. He got the skills, like I said before. He got punching power. It was a learned lesson, you know. Shout out to Lamont Roach and his whole team, man. Hopefully we can run it back, for sure. Bring it back to New York. Let's do it again. Let's have a rematch back in New York. Let's do it again, baby.
It seemed like the two of you were having an ongoing conversation during the fight, your own podcast. What was being said back and forth?
When?
During the rounds.
Oh, during the rounds, there's just a little bit of shit talking. That's how it is when we, you know, we competitive. We grew up in the sport together and shit like that, so it was definitely fun while it lasted, for sure. Like I said again, hopefully we can get a rematch. If not, you know what I mean, all the best to Lamont Roach and his whole team.
Tank, you voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she picked grease, sweating and things like that, and the grease come in my face. It burnt my eyes, type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. Look at my hair. I just got my shit done. But it's all cool, man. You know how I get. They love you and then they hate you. Turn around there and love you again. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much, Tank. Let's hear from Lamont Roach Jr. The odds makers doubted you. Heck, a lot of people doubted you. You never lost your confidence throughout this fight. How proud are you of your performance?
Man, this every day for me. I ain't gonna lie, I've been like this. I've been cut like this. I've been one of them ones, and you know, I came out here and showed it. I'm just a little disappointed in the decision. I thought I pulled it out, but that's what you know, 2 skilled fighters get in there and do. Go get in there and show off their craft. I definitely thought I won, but we can run it back. Gervonta's a great fighter. I thank him for the opportunity to get to show the world to all the people that was doubting me, all the people that was talking shit, all the fake boxing media, all that shit. That shit done flipped upside down. Even though I didn't win tonight, I thought I did, but it's a win for me in my book. But we're not satisfied with that. We need a real W.
There's no doubt this was a statement performance out of you. What statement do you think you made tonight?
I told y'all in every single interview, this whole press run, when the fight got announced, I put belt to ass, and you can see that's what I do.
Lamont, you threw more punches and you landed more punches than Tank. How were you able to do this tonight?
What I just tell you, I'm him. I'm telling you that. I'm one of the best fighters in the world, man. And it showed tonight. He probably wasn't welling when he said the grease got in his eye. But if you voluntarily take a knee and the rest start counting, it should be a knockdown. If that's a knockdown, I win the fight. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not banking on that knockdown to win. I just thought I pulled it out.
What happens next?
Shit, I hope we can run it back. I want to run it back for sure. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. And, you know, thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for loving me. Thanks for hating me. I'll be right back on this same very stage again, like I belong.
Congratulations, Lamont. A breakthrough performance. Really putting your name out there.
Thank you.
Let's send it back to ringside and more Ronaldo.
All right, Brian, thank you very much. Lamont Roach Jr. definitely making a statement, retains his, gets to go back and become a 130-pound champion. But tonight, it's all about Gervonta "Tank" Davis surviving a hairy experience. Let's go back to Brian Custer.
If you want to look for some areas Roach thinks he has advantage, one thing he said is fighting on the inside. His quote was, "We're going to see if Tank is really an inside guy in this fight."
Been well chronicled. First 3-4 rounds. Davis downloads that data like an AI-generated knockout artist. And for Roach, it's going to be up to him to, does he elect to take the fight to Davis? Does he wait for Davis to come to him?
One thing you can say about Roach, he has never looked in better shape coming in. Looks big, looks strong.
Yep.
Confident,
And we talked about it, Brian Custer, all of us saying, for most opponents, it's like that Mike Tyson effect. You walk to the ring, dead man walking. For Roach, though, familiarity. They've sparred a lot. Yes, they faced each other in the amateurs. And Roach is a champion. He holds a title. He may not have been on this stage before, but he knows what it takes to be a champion. And tonight, he wants to make history.
Well, when you come back from defeat like he did in his first title bout against Jamel Herring, which he said created this persona of the Reaper, and you come back and put together the run that he has, that is a champion in form right there. Let's see, though. Familiarity has brought confidence to Roach, but too much confidence against Tank is a recipe for disaster.
Knowing Tank Davis, I doubt he listened to Blue Oyster Cult's "Don't Fear the Reaper," but that's the sentiment that I'm sure he has going into this fight. 1:15 left here in the opening round, and yes, a cautious start.
IQ right now from Roach. We know he's really smart, taking in data right now, trying to read Tank Davis and not trying to let Davis read him.
Might not be surprised that with 2 minutes gone, Davis has yet to land a punch.
Well, this is Roach kind of forcing Davis to take the lead, which is an interesting strategy.
That's what we talked about. But there's that tension. You need to cut it with a chainsaw with a Tank Davis fight. It says the one on his trunks, and yeah, he is the one to sell out arenas coast to coast.
He's also the one to add interesting tattoos, creative designs. How about the red letters "Pain" on the top of his forehead?
Post Malone is jealous.
I like what Roach is doing right now, and I know most of the opponents that David has faced the first 3-4 rounds are always, they're pressuring, they're winning the rounds, and right now Roach putting that pressure, being smart with the pressure.
Well, if you're Roach, you can't be afraid if the crowd boos. That might mean that you are controlling the terms of this fight.
Well, he's been compared to Mike Tyson. Might as well get those face tattoos as well. And there we go. 1 of 12 for Davis, 3 of 17 for Roach.
No, I don't need that hook. That one right there. That one right there. One more, man. Give me, sir. Okay? You got it? That's right. Head off the line. Don't find yourself just standing in front of him like I did with the headlights. All right? Head side to side. Make sure you pop that jab. And if you're toe-to-toe, if you're not working, get the fuck out of there. All right? Keep him in the circle. Okay? How you feel? Good. Deep breath again. Throw it out one more time.
Touch something. Just touch something. Just move around here. Okay.
Head off the line. Yeah. All right?
New voice in the corner for Gervonta Davis, that being Barry Hunter. Calvin Ford still part of the camp. Meanwhile, in Roach's corner, his dad telling him to faint. telling him to try to lure Davis into a counter opportunity. Of course, Davis knows all about making counters count.
Well, this does align with what Roach was saying regarding his strategy. He wanted to really make Tank think. He thinks that could be the difference in his performance, obviously, compared to the others Tanks have had. So many of those fights ending by knockout, by the way.
Here's a rarity in round 1. All punches were landed to the body.
Yeah, we talked about the reach and making Tank Davis think. And there's those feints that Roach is using right now. Try to make him make a mistake and make him pay. But again, I'm liking how Roach is walking Tank Davis back.
Brian, you and I talked about just this scenario. What happens when no one leads the dance? Already it's mattering.
Obviously, this fight can turn at any point. And you do wonder if you're Tank, do you want to land something big to set a certain tone and precedent?
Well, he's not known to be that guy in the early rounds, but obviously, yes, his power is just that.
And yeah, it's interesting. Before every Tank fight, I always go back, watch tape. In those early days, my goodness, was he a beast in those first rounds. But it's low output, high accuracy, maximum damage.
How about those shoes on Tank, by the way? You can put on your makeup in the reflection of that more.
Both of them are styling and profiling with their ring fits here tonight. First championship glory. Up for grabs. Roach given special permission to move 5 pounds up for this huge opportunity. Double jab. There's a jab by Davis. Southpaw against orthodox. Roach in the center of the ring. Again, very cautious. He's building the tension. And, you know, we've said it many times. You watch a Tank Davis fight, it's like sitting on the edge of your seat during a blockbuster thriller. You know that a twist is coming, but the suspense is half the fun.
Yeah, it's just a matter of when, really. But again, Roach, I mean, smart round. He's not throwing a lot, but being cautious, being smart. He knows he cannot make mistakes against Tank.
And you look at this lightweight division, of course, a new star on the rise. Another Davis added to the championship mix with Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Vasily Lomachenko.
How about the talent?
So much talent, and, you know, there's hope that they will start to mix it up. There was talk that Davis would face Vasily Lomachenko before Lomachenko pulled out and then had the back injury. But here we are in Brooklyn for this championship fight. And
don't get greedy when you're in the road.
Don't get greedy. Lamont's dad telling his son.
Like that, all right? The ref already told you about the clincher. You know what I'm saying? Work your free game. You try to sneak one in there. You tried. That dirty shit. But it's all good. All right? Good small pressure, all right? We're going to build off that, okay? When you get in there, feint, jab, rock jab, throw the 1-2 from range, and then hop back over to the right, all right? All right? Because it's going to turn out. No.
Know the shots you're looking for. Start countering this.
All right? Get low. When he get low like that, you get low. Hunt, or push down on his ass, all right? All right?
All right, take it down.
Barry Hunter in Davis's corner, letting him know that if nothing else, continue to use your feet, use the footwork. He feels Roach's feet are already heavy. I'm just wondering, what would happen if a Tank Davis fight started in round 6?
All action all the time. He's not alone in that. Let's talk about some of the great ones. Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez.
And he was mentored by Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, all about that low output, high accuracy.
Yeah, but you got to give it to Tank. I mean, yes, we would love for him to start fast and be exciting, but he's a smart fighter. He knows when to go in. He's reading the fighter right now. He's taking in data, and he doesn't want to make a mistake.
Constantly setting traps, mentally, physically, and otherwise.
Who's going to make the other fighter reach first?
Yeah.
Do something they don't want to first.
Yeah, Tank, I mean, war fighter, but Tank does not like to get hit, and that's why he doesn't start as fast. He's waiting for the right moment. need that double jab from Roach. The corner asked for it. Double jab to close the gap.
Just a single jab from Roach and not doing anything with it. Missing with the right. The defense on display. There's Tank Davis utilizing the instructions from his corner. Barry Hunter utilizing his feet much more here in round 3.
Good body shot there from Tank.
There's another body shot from Davis. Straight right down the middle. Always a weapon against the southpaw, public enemy #1. But let's not forget that left hook. And Roach has a decent left hook. Loves to go to the body as well.
Roach told us he has no issues at all with southpaws. The only loss, the only draw in his career did both come against left-handed fighters.
So far, Roach not giving him anything.
The left hook by Roach in the jab. Nothing there. High guard from Davis. Monitoring the situation. Trying to pick up the tells. Pick up any information that he will use as this fight unfolds. 30 seconds now left in the third. There's a chopping right hand. Good punch from Roach.
Yeah. Really good right hand from Roach. And you got to start winning rounds. Bagging rounds. That's all you have to do. Take it round by round.
Well, we saw in Tank's last fight, first 3 rounds, Frank Martin do a good job of taking the fight to Davis, having success. We've seen that with the likes of Leo Santa Cruz. We saw what Ryan Garcia, what happened when he got aggressive, got dropped in round 2. So again, it's not a catch-22, but it can be a catch-22 when it comes to fighting Tank Davis.
It's just not getting greedy. Yeah.
Kick the legs out. Deep breath and blow it out, big boy. Bucket on your knees. Deep breath and blow it out.